Morning, it's 11 o'clock on Friday the 27th of October, and I am walking to Tesco. I'm walking to the big Tesco to get some bits and pieces for breakfast. I mean, it's 11 o'clock, but breakfast. I set my alarm for 7 this morning. I'm trying to get into a bit more of a routine, even for days when I don't necessarily have to get up at a specific time, but I turned it off and went back to sleep, so clearly needed it. And I've been awake for a bit and was reading. I got the new Phoebe Wall book in the post, which I'm excited about. I'm trying to get back into reading. I feel like I'm perpetually trying to get back into reading, but I finished a book over my holiday, and I feel good. I like sitting with a story for a short amount of time. I think part of my problem is that I don't sit with a story and like read it in long chunks. I like read tiny bits. It's quite hard to get invested in something, so yeah, it was nice to sit and read for a bit this morning, and then I was like, I'm hungry, so now I'm up getting food. I wasn't supposed to get back until today, so it's nice to have a little bonus day to like settle in and just chill before I go back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish up Clue 3 today. I'm using one of those like spreadsheet trackers that someone made for like, you can click a box for each row of the mkal, and it tells you how many rows you've done and also what like percentage of the way through that section you are. So according to that, I'm about 80% through the second Clue 3 wing. So I'm like pretty sure I can finish today. So that's the goal. And then maybe get started on Clue 4 to swatch or not to swatch. That is the question. Okay, so it is a little bit later. It's like 5:45, and actually it's the first time that I filmed. I did an audio clip this morning, which you hopefully just saw, over some video of my trip and some things that I took while I was there. But yeah, it's about 10 to 6 and I'm going to party this evening that starts at 7, and I haven't showered today. I'm usually a twice a day shower girl, but today we just got up. But I've just finished Clue 3. I just finished this side of it. It's quite hard to show. But yes, I finished both sides. I will prop you up and show this better. Let me just do that. Great. Not the most pro setup, but you are sat on like a little, it doesn't matter. You're on a little cart thing. This is my shawl so far. Yeah, here it is. I think my last video was before Clue 3 came out. Yeah, because I watched the Clue 3 video at my parents' house. So yeah, here it is. Apologies for the light. It's just, there you go, that's slightly better. It is what it is. It's Edinburgh in the winter. I'm really happy with how I did it. I'm happy with the colours. I really enjoyed knitting it. I probably wouldn't do something with like a huge surface area with this pattern because it's just a lot of slip stitches and a lot of like carrying yarn and whatever, and it's quite dense. Like it feels like you're knitting, like you knit a lot to cover like not much ground, if that makes sense. But yeah, what else to say? I feel like my shawl is possibly knitting up a little bit small, even though it doesn't look that small when it's like on my body, and I've obviously not done Clue 4 yet, so the border. But like in the videos, in Stephen's videos, it feels like it's bigger. I don't know, it might just be that I have a tight gauge. I'm just playing around with it. As you see, I've not done my ends. I think what I'm gonna do is weave in all of these ends. I've done the weave in Steven, but I think I'm gonna just like secure them and then before I start clue 4. I think I did that last year as well. Like, it just, for me, yeah, I like it so much better if I have just done those ends, if they're just finished, and I can crack on. So yeah, I'm already feeling like I might actually wear this shawl, which is, that will be the first year that that's been the case from the Mystery Knit Along. Again, not the best lighting, but the colours are really nice, and it's like not, I was thinking about doing the fringe, but now actually seeing this, I think probably for it to be wearable for me, I probably skip the fringe. But it's really soft, it's like not too bulky. I love the yarns that I chose. What else to say? What else to say? Except that I'm really enjoying it. Maybe there was something else that I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. So maybe I'll come back to you. Maybe it'll come back to me. So yeah, I will, I think, check in tomorrow with like a bit of a sit down moment. Actually no, tomorrow I'm at work all day. So I probably won't get to do that, but maybe Sunday. I'll check in with what I've done so far and hopefully get this video out into the world. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, which I'm enjoying.
What do you think? I mean, is this really what you want to say to him?
Hello from me and my ring light on this quite dark Sunday. Our clocks in the UK went back last night, so it is a weird time. Like, yeah, it gets very dark very early. Classic winter. It's been a very sleepy day so far, and I just wanted to wrap this up, say hello, all of those sorts of things. I've been doing a bit of mkal this morning. I'm picked up the stitches for the border, and as much as like it's an insane amount of stitches, I'm quite glad, because I feel it wouldn't be an mkal, like it wouldn't be a Stephen West mkal without a point where you have an absurd amount of stitches on your needles. It's just tradition. So I've done the main rows, which took me like multiple hours, and I've just started doing the dip stitch technique, which it's so bright, oh my goodness, which I did not do the swatch for, but that's what it's turning out like, and I think it looks fine. I also have not at any point counted my stitches. I'm just wow, the light does not know what to do. I'm just trusting that I have the right amount of stitches. I guess I'm about to find out doing the dip stitches. I think because Stephen's like picking up techniques is so linked to, so blown out, my apologies. This is live fun. Okay, slightly better, don't know. Yeah, because like Stephen's picking up technique is so linked to like the stripes and like, you know, here, like when I got to this point, like the tip, I knew that I needed to be like halfway through that section of picking up stitches, and I was, so I was like, I'm in the right place, I've done the right amount of stitches. I counted my repeats of because it was like, pick up this many, make one, so I like counted those, and we're just gonna hope that it's fine. So yeah, I think I said already that I feel like mine is not as big as Stephen's looks like, but I've also realized that like this section will really block out, so that's that. I'm really, yeah, enjoying it. It's the mkal. I just slipped some stitches. Whoa, oh god. I have to fix that. It's fine. I just like, I I feel like classic to stop in the middle of the row, but I literally stopped in the middle of a dip 5, like in the middle of one of these little clusters. Why? So yeah, I don't know if there's that much more to say. I'm enjoying it. Thanks for following along on this like Vlogtober mkal journey. Yeah, it's been so nice to have so many of you watching and commenting and like doing it as well. Yeah, love you little internet crew. I'm gonna come back and do more vlogging to of course update on the mystery knit along and whether I finished, when I finish. I'm hopeful that I will finish, to show you the finished object. And also I have other projects that I would like to show you soon. I keep moving around to try and not get like crazy eyes. This is actually the first time that I've put my glasses on all day, because I don't know if any glasses wearers have this, but I feel there are some days where I have to weigh up the benefits of like, my prescription is really low as well, so like it just kind of makes everything a bit sharper and it means my eyes don't have to work as hard, which I appreciate. But like there are some days where I just can't stand the feeling of the glasses on my face, like that feels overwhelming. But then it also gets to a point where I'm like, I can't see, so I need to put them on. Anyone else relate to that? Anyone else? Anybody? So that's what's happened today. Yeah, what was I saying? This is doing a little Vlogtober wrap up. Basically, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you some projects. I'm specifically talking about one project that I'm making this jumper that is gonna be like a Christmassy themed jumper for myself. It's like red and green and it has like a Farrell motif that looks like little trees. And I'm like already like here on the body and I've not shown it, unless I have shown it and I've forgotten. But I'm currently extremely cozy underneath a blanket and I have a hot water bottle and I'm not gonna move to get it. So the cliffhanger, I guess, knitting cliffhanger, that is to come, and other stuff and blah blah blah. But this is, I'm gonna wrap up Vlogtober here. I think it's basically the end of October and I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen in the next 2 days, and I definitely will not finish the mkal in the next 2 days. So yeah, hello, goodbye, and see you later.